You guys have so much fun on the show. How do you make murder and death so much fun?
The writers, the writers keep everything upbeat. And of course, we don't make light of the fact that somebody is murdered and their victims and so on. But everything around it is given a bit of permission to have fun and play.
That's, I think, the one part about the show that I think has an advantage over other crime procedurals is that we're a little bit lighter fare. We don't take it quite so seriously. Castle, just because of who Castle is, he's not driven by some kind of deep emotional need. He's on a field trip every day. He's having a great time. He's making jokes. Oh my God, that guy really lost his head over that one. There's always a gag in it for Castle. I think that's his saving grace.
So many interesting storylines this season. What do you think has been the wildest one yet?
Wildest one.
Or yet to come.
I'm just happy that Beckett has a motorbike. Begging for this bike forever, and so now Beckett is riding a Harley Softail, so hopefully we'll get some B-roll scenes out in New York.
Okay, and we also, along with that Harley, we see this really hot guy that has been introduced this past week.
Victor Webster.
Can we talk about him? I mean, Beckett's got some taste. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. No, he's gorgeous. He's another Canadian, so it's been funny because he's huge, Nathan's huge, everybody's like super duper tall on set.
Get taller, get darker, get more handsomer.
Right?
That's the guy.
Can I tell you what's funny is like when we were filming that scene, there were so many girls in the office that did not belong on set that magically found their way onto set in these beautiful summer dresses. Hi! Just helping out, working really hard. Hi! Oh, you're Victor Webster? Giggle.
He's pretty hot stuff.
He is, I'm not going to lie. And they've been very clever this year. So not only are Beckett and Castle not together, which, drives us all crazy, but they're actually in other relationships. But they were very smart in that it's not another relationship where we can look at it and say, oh, they shouldn't be in that relationship. That's just a wrong place for them to be. It's a great relationship that they're in. So they brought in this guy who's big guy, handsome fella, really nice looking, and a heart surgeon, good with pets, loves kids, that kind of guy.
Hanging around?
We'll have to see. And we'll see what happens. I don't know what the writers have in store for those two, but I hope there'll be some, Beckett private moments coming up.
Would you like Castle and Beckett to get together soon?
My personal opinion, my personal feelings on this is we want for them to get together. We're yearning for them to know better. We want them to grow and admit something to themselves and finally get together.
It's kind of like the two of them come to this point where they're about to go into it and say, hey, I like you, do you like me? And then something happens and then they chicken out. And I think that's where it is for Beckett right now. Like last year at the end of the season, he pretty much said, okay, sayonara, I'm going to go and shoot up my ex-wife. And she was kind of like, wow, I was just going to tell you that I'm really crazy for you. Cool. Yeah, never going to do that again. Anyway, so...
But if that issue were resolved and we were to get together, the wanting, the yearning, all that angsty stuff, it all stops. And I think that's when channels start changing.
Yeah, okay, so like I'm the naive romantic on set because everyone else is like, no, it ruins it. And I'm like, no, it doesn't ruin it. You can be together and be really spicy and fun. Like, think Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
We are always on the other side of the fence on this one. She's always like, yeah, it could work. It could work. It could work.
Yeah, I believe that people can get together and they can still have like wonderful sword play and points of view, and it can be really sexy, But I think we got some time. We still have a lot to learn about Castle, and we still have a lot to learn about Beckett before we go there. And it'd be really nice that we see Beckett in a relationship and have some kind of activity in her private life that people get to be a part of. So I'd really like to see some of that happening before the two of them tie the knot.
If there's a chance, that it's going to be something fantastic, Castle's in it like a dirty shirt. He wants it to be fantastic.
Hi, my name is Stana Katic, and you're watching On the Red Carpet.